Welcome back to another video. My name is Austin Edgar and this is my golden year. This year, I am learning discipline and it is changing my life. And so today I wanted to talk about why discipline. What about discipline has the ability to transform my entire life? And as I've thought about that question, it's become quite simple to me to see how. All I have to do is simply think about what my life was like without discipline. Over the last 10 years of my adult life, I was lazy and addicted. I was a consumer in every way. I was weak, I was timid, and I was powerless. I was a victim to the circumstances around my life. I didn't take ownership or responsibility of what I could do to change anything. I was hurting on the inside and not able to face that pain. And so I would do whatever I could to escape that pain. I was isolated from others. I was prideful, not wanting to let anyone see how far and how low I had gone, and I was stubborn to change. In short, I was in deep, deep trouble. So why discipline? How could discipline make that transformation in me? Oftentimes people think of discipline as action, and rightfully so. You are performing a set of prescribed actions and patterns of behavior in your life to accomplish a task or a goal. But that's only one part. Before any action can take place, you have to know what you are working towards. And to really know what you're working towards, you have to go through a mental process, a deep dive into yourself, into your desires, into your identity. And that's a lot of work. The very first thing that you have to do is you have to get entirely, bluntly honest with yourself about who you are, what's really going on in your life, and where you're at today. And the key word there is honest. If you lie to yourself, you're not gonna grow. Some would call this self-awareness. So once you're self-aware, the next thing to do is ask, is who I am who I want to be? Is where I am where I want to be? Is what I'm doing what I want to be doing? And I want to make a clear distinction here. I'm not talking necessarily about the external factors of your life, where you're living, what kind of job you have, how much money you're making. Those things fit here, but I'm talking more specifically about your internal character, about your attitude, about your thoughts, about your daily mental state. Are you who you want to be? And maybe your answer is, I don't know. And if not, you've got some mental work to do before you can start putting discipline to actions to change anything. Likely, the answer to that question is no. But that's great, because that's exactly where you need to be for the next step. This is where you identify what you really want. And as I have done that process, as I have mentally engaged with these questions, I have landed on becoming a man of substance. That's the summary of all the things that I want. But that is the starting point for discipline. Now I know what actions are going to be needed to become a man of substance. Before, I could have done some of the same actions, but without the why, without the reason to do those actions. There's no holding power. That's how so many of you start a New Year resolution, and 3, 4, 5 weeks in, it's gone, because you just started it to do it, but there was no real why. So why discipline? Because it gives your actions a why. And that why is powerful. When you take control of your actions, pointed straight at the why you are doing those things, you will achieve and accomplish much.